So, Peaky Blinders creator is actually teasing that there might be more spin-offs after the season 6 finale. Let's hope so. I was wondering how this show was going to move forward after the death of Helen McCrory, who, of course, played Aunt Polly on this show. She was such a main character, such a force, for these characters and this family, in Peaky Blinders, this gang. Um, and I was wondering how this show was going to move forward without her. Um, Possibly maybe with other spinoffs. Again, I always make comparisons when it comes to SOA and Peaky Blinders, even though one's way across the pond from the other and they're in different eras, simply because I felt like both those shows really talked about, coming together, a family unit that was always at the forefront of their crime and their gangs. And I felt like SOA had a really terrible ending to it. I hope Peaky Blinders has a better one. I really, truly do. But one thing I can say about SOA, it does have a legit spinoff, and that's in Mayans MC. Maybe Peaky Blinders can move in that direction as well. Let's go ahead and let's just get into this. What this what this creator says about it, about maybe upcoming plans after season 6. It says in an interview, Knight also detailed a plan to film the movie in at least 18 months, if not more, from now. This would put the movie's premiere tentatively around winter 2023 or towards the beginning of 2024. Knight's intention for this delay would be to allow an in person event to occur to celebrate, barring further COVID pandemic complications. Talk of this upcoming movie has left plenty of viewers to speculate that Tommy likely won't make it out of the show alive, which doesn't really shock me. I mean, really, what does he have to live for at this point? Of course, he lost his wife. That was the love of his life. Of course, he's remarried. He does have his child, and that is, of course, that's a big thing. But at the same time, I kind of feel like if he doesn't die, it would be an utter shock to me. Utter shock to me. To be honest with you, I really think that all of the brothers are going to die. I think Arthur's going to die as well. I don't really see him making it out of this season either. But anyways, let's continue on with this. Um, it says, in the meantime, it's been over 2 years since season 5 premiered in the summer of 2019, and there's plenty to refresh on before season 6 begins. Knight has had strict creative control over the show, writing all 36 of its episodes, and for fans of the universe he's created, this news is ripe with potential. And one thing I will say, when it comes to, the COVID restrictions and so forth, a lot of these places have kind of, um, stopped on some of these restrictions. So I don't expect there to be any halt in production unless there's something seriously wrong, whether it be with something with the crew or something with the script of it. Probably with the script if something goes wrong, but hopefully that will not happen. So we shouldn't get any big delays. It says while these spinoffs wouldn't necessarily continue the current branch of the story, they will still be set in the Peaky Blinders universe. Who will these spinoffs focus on is bound to be a question on people's minds. Could it center on Grace Shelby, a former undercover agent and Tommy's first one? I hope not. That wouldn't be a good one. Or Alfie Solomon's Tom Hardy. I don't know. Maybe on that one. I'll put a maybe check on that one. Uh, I like Alfie to a certain extent on this show. Um, Tom Hardy's a good actor. Uh, it would kind of be cool maybe to see maybe if it was like a year or two, like if it was like 1 or 2 seasons, I wouldn't mind a spinoff about him. The seemingly unkillable leader of a rival gang in Camden Town. While there's certainly no shortage of characters beloved to fans, it's too early to know the answer. and it seems more than likely these spin-offs will center on characters never previously before seen, and could even focus on an entirely different facet of post-war Britain's society altogether. One way or another, it's clear there's enough material in Nightspine to keep the world of Peaky Blinders alive for years to come. Um, Look, it's one of those things. In this particular case, I would like to see something new, something different. Um, you can have it in the world of Peaky Blinders, but you don't have to make it about that family. Maybe make it about Tommy's son. Maybe something along those lines. Maybe make it about a new generation going into it. Although I don't really know what the complications that they would have to face during, let's say, I don't know what 1930s to what 1950s era. I don't really know what complications that would have to face, but you can maybe even have a similar story about how Tommy was changed going away from the war and, coming back and having to face his demons with that. So, I mean, you can maybe have something similar with that with this child, or would that be like too repetitive to a certain extent? Maybe so. Probably the Alfie one would probably be the only surefire one because I don't see anybody really wanting to see a Grace Shelby one, or at least I wouldn't. At least I would not want to see that. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We'll just have to see. It's going to be kind of interesting to see how this world can continue in a lot of ways. I mean, what John Shelby, I think, had some children. So, I mean, we could maybe have something with his. I mean, something to do with the Shelby family. I don't know if you could go outside the Shelby family and really get people too interested in it. I really don't. I don't even know if I would be that interested in it. But hey, if it's from the same creators that created Peaky Blinders, hey, you know what? Maybe I'd give it a shot at least. But we'll just have to see. But anyways, guys, let me know what y'all think down below. Would y'all be excited for a movie? Would y'all be excited for a spinoff? And if you're excited about a spinoff, who would you want that spinoff to be circling around? Somebody we already know, a character that's already previously died on here. Um, or would you like somebody completely and totally different? As always, guys, let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. And don't forget, if you enjoy our content here on Answer Us, please like, subscribe, and leave that comment down below. And also check us out on Rumble and Minds as well. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Take care.